Okay, welcome to Oyster Farm Tours. So the lease that we're sitting in is the original town lease. This was established in 1969 to trial the Pacific oyster, which is the oysters that we're going to be eating today. As it turned out, oysters in those days weren't a luxury item. They were food for the common people. In fact, they gave them to the prisoners in Adelaide jail. So if you're eating oysters in the 1840s, you weren't travelling that well. I'll get some oysters and I'll open them up and I'll show you how an oyster feeds. So feeding for an oyster is quite interesting. They eat phytoplankton. Phytoplankton for us is created off the continental shelf out from Denial Bay. As that plankton matures, it upwells to the surface and then wind and tide bring it down the coast to us. I'll come round each table and just show you how the oyster works in the water. Start with you two lovely ladies. Okay. I'll give you a shucking lesson at the end, so we'll... But to start with, when the oyster's in the water, it opens up about that far. The reason it's doing that, inside there are a series of gills. So what they are doing when the oyster's opening, they're rippling and pulling the water through the oyster. As they pull the water through, they filter the plankton out of the water. An oyster this size will filter between 4 and 8 litres of water per hour. Here in South Australia we turn our oysters because they look better on the other side. And because people eat with their eyes these days, it's critical that it looks good. If it looks good, they'll enjoy it so much better. Right, well we may as well get onto a shucking lesson and that'll be a bit of action. So if you want to put your glove, is everyone right-handed? So put your glove on your left hand. You're lefty?
A bit of both.
Okay, just for the camera, just put them on your left hand. Pointy bit in the heel of your hand. There we go. We want to be bringing the knife in between 12 and 2. So if your fingertips are 12 o'clock, and you want to be reasonably steep initially to bring the knife in so that you're following that bottom shell, the angle of the bottom shell, following that down. Once you've got that knife in, flatten that off, move the knife towards the hinge, so straight back in, keeping it nice and flat, and then it is as simple as going like that, and the oyster's open.
Let's show Justin that.
Okay, bottoms up.
Already got it.
You've already, a little bit of lemon, yep. Cheers. All right, let's go it again.